Oprah Winfrey's weight loss journey, how she's redefining health at 71. Oprah Winfrey, the famous TV star and media boss, is making people talk again. She's been spotted working out at a gym in Santa Barbara, California, showing off her slimmer body. On Wednesday, photos from Page 6 showed the 71-year-old wearing a black long-sleeve shirt, striped sweatpants, and white sneakers. She carried a blue hoodie and had her hair down, held back with a black headband. She looked strong and happy after her workout. But it's not just her new look that's got everyone's attention. It's something she said on her podcast in January that's really making waves. Oprah has been open about her weight struggles for years. On the Oprah podcast, she shared a big realization. She used to think thin people had more willpower than she did. All these years, I thought those people just had more control, she said. But then she started using a weight loss drug called GLP-1, and everything changed. I realized they're not even thinking about food all the time, she explained. They eat when they're hungry and stop when they're full. This hit her hard. It made her see that being thin might not be about willpower. It might be about how your body works. Oprah's been on this weight loss journey for a while. In December 2023, she told People magazine she was only 7 pounds away from her goal of 160 pounds. She said the drug helped her get there after years of her weight going up and down. It feels like relief, like a gift, she said. I'm done hiding and being made fun of. She used to call weight loss drugs the easy way out, but now she sees them differently. They're a tool that's helped her feel better about herself. Seeing Oprah at the gym shows she's not just relying on the drug. She's putting in the work too. The pictures of her leaving the gym in her workout clothes prove she's committed. She's not the only famous person using these drugs either. Stars like Kelly Clarkson and Sharon Osbourne have talked about using them to lose weight. These drugs were first made for people with type 2 diabetes, but now lots of people use them to slim down. It's becoming a big trend, especially in Hollywood. Oprah's story has some twists, though. Back in May 2024, she did a special with Weight Watchers, a company she's worked with for years. During that show, she said sorry to her fans. She admitted she'd been part of diet culture, the idea that being thin is the only way to be good enough. I've done so many weight loss shows and makeovers on TV, she said. She's been on TV for over 25 years, first in Chicago, where she hosted her famous talk show. For a long time, she pushed the idea that losing weight was the answer. Now, she's rethinking that. Oprah grew up in Mississippi and worked hard to become the star she is today. She's always been honest with her fans, even when it's tough. Her weight has been a big part of her life, and people have watched her go through ups and downs. Sometimes she'd lose weight, then gain it back. It was hard for her, especially because people judged her. She'd talk about it on her show, trying diets and sharing her struggles. But now, with the gym and the drug, she's in a new place. She's not ashamed anymore. Let's talk more about what she said on her podcast. That idea about thin people not thinking about food all the time, it's a big deal. For years, Oprah thought she wasn't strong enough because she couldn't stop eating. She'd see thin people and wonder why they didn't seem to struggle. Then the GLP-1 drug changed her mind. It's a medicine that helps control hunger. When she took it, she didn't feel obsessed with food anymore. She could eat when she was hungry and stop when she was full, just like she thought thin people did naturally. This wasn't easy for her to admit. Oprah's built a career on being real with people, but this was personal. She'd spent so long believing she wasn't good enough. Finding out it might be about her body, not her willpower, was a shock. It's like she'd been fighting a battle she didn't need to fight. Now she's telling the world about it, hoping others feel less alone. The gym photos are proof she's still working hard. She's not just sitting back and letting the drug do everything. She's out there, sweating it out, showing she's serious. The black shirt, the striped pants, the sneakers, it's simple, but it says a lot. She's not dressing up for a fancy event. She's just a woman getting healthier. And that blue hoodie she carried? It's like a little piece of comfort she takes with her. Oprah's not the first to use these drugs, but she's one of the loudest voices talking about them. Kelly Clarkson said she lost weight with a similar drug and felt great. Sharon Osbourne used one too, though she said it made her lose too much weight at first. These stories show how common this is becoming. Doctors say GLP-1 drugs work by messing with your hunger signals. They make your brain think you're full faster. For Oprah, that was a game changer. But let's go back to that apology she made. In the Weight Watchers special, she looked back at her old shows. She'd bring people on who'd lost tons of weight and cheer them on. She'd try new diets and tell everyone to follow along. It was a big part of her TV life. Now she sees it differently. She thinks she might have made people feel bad about themselves by focusing so much on being thin. "I'm sorry," she said. "I didn't know better then." That's a big move for someone like Oprah. She's not afraid to say she was wrong. She's spent years telling people how to live better, and now she's saying some of that advice wasn't right. It takes guts to do that, especially when the whole world's watching. She's not just changing her body, she's changing her mind. So what does all this mean? Oprah's story makes us ask questions. Are thin people really different because of willpower, or is it something else? Maybe it's not about being strong or weak. Maybe it's about how our bodies work. Oprah used to think she wasn't tough enough. Now she knows it's not that simple. The drug helped her see that, and the gym is helping her keep it going. Her fans are watching closely. Some love that she's being so open. Others wonder if she's pushing these drugs too much. After all, not everyone can afford them. They can cost a lot. And not everyone wants to take medicine to lose weight. But Oprah's not telling anyone what to do. She's just sharing her story like she always has. As 2025 rolls on, Oprah's looking fit and feeling good. She's 71, but she's not slowing down. She's got that Mississippi fire and Chicago hustle still in her. The gym trips, the podcast confessions, the apology, it's all part of who she is now. She's done hiding, done feeling bad. She's living her life out loud, just like always. What's next for her? Will she keep talking about this? Will she inspire more people to try these drugs or hit the gym? Maybe she'll just keep doing her thing, showing us that change is possible at any age. Whatever happens, Oprah's got our attention. Her bold claim about thin people isn't just a soundbite. It's a window into a woman who's still figuring it out, one workout at a time. And maybe, just maybe, it's making us think a little harder about our own journeys too.